already done your paperwork and everything that you had prepared online, which is perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be right back. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Johnson?
Yeah.
We have Anthony.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll bring Anthony back to you.
Okay.
Anthony, this way. Dr. Johnson, this is Anthony. He's from Southern California.
Hey, Anthony, welcome to Houston.
Thank you.
Come on in. Go ahead and have a seat right here for just a second. So you're making history of advanced chiropractic YouTube videos. We've gotten a lot of requests to see patients from the very beginning to the end, and it's okay. We have your permission to do that. Okay. So the first good thing that you look for in a good chiropractor is doing a thorough history. Anthony, and I'm looking at the paperwork here. And his main complaint is that he's been suffering from acid reflux and hiatal hernia, right?
Yes.
And then secondary complaint is neck pain. If you had a laundry list of all of your complaints, from your very worst complaint to your least complaint, what's your number one?
Well, just in general, hiatal hernia.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely the most important thing.
Okay. If you had to rate your hiatal hernia condition on a 0 to 10 scale of severity, 10 being so bad that you're in the hospital getting a morphine shot or you're crying in pain, where would you put yours at today?
I'd say 5.
Okay, moderate. What's the worst it's ever been? Have you ever been to the hospital because of it?
Well, I went to the doctor several times, but
Okay.
yeah, when it first happened, it was really bad. I'd say probably like a 9.
Okay, so you've been diagnosed as having a hiatal hernia from a gastroenterologist
Just 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yep.
So you've been suffering for 12 years with this.
Yep.
Okay, and you've taken all the PPIs and,
No, I was never willing to take any of those.
oh, you weren't willing to do
I
that?
was always too smart to take any of that.
Smart man, good, because those do cause side effects. Okay, so what's your number 2 complaint?
Neck pain.
Okay.
Yeah, the hiatal hernia seems to cause my stomach, well, cause a lot of digestive issues. But when my
Yes.
stomach's hurting, I've noticed my neck always
Neck hurts as well.
They're always both at the same time.
Well, there's a correlation there neurologically, so. How would you rate your neck pain stiffness today as we sit here?
Right now, 1.
Okay.
It's really not hurting.
And what's the worst that's ever been?
I don't know, I'd say it's pretty common to be like a 6 or 7.
Okay.
Continually.
Okay. Do you get headaches associated with that sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are your headaches located when you get them?
The base of my.
Occiput there?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a headache right now?
No.
Okay. What's the worst headache you've ever had gotten up to on a 0 to 10 scale?
Probably 7. I don't have
Okay.
migraines. Never
Okay.
had a migraine.
Good. Do you get nauseous with your headaches? Dizziness, blurry vision, see halos?
I would say yes, but it seems like it's normally
Because
like,
your
because my
stomach's
stomach's
related.
already
Okay.
bothered. Yeah.
Do you have any nausea today?
No.
And what's the worst that's ever been? 10 means you're throwing up.
10.
Okay. Okay, what's next on your list? Now, a lot of times, people that suffer from acid reflux and hiatal hernia conditions have mid-back pain and rib pain around into the front to their sternum, maybe
Yeah.
mimicking chest pain sometimes.
Oh yes, yeah, definitely. Especially actually lately, that has seemed to be getting worse.
It
I
has.
feel like my chest is really my chest is really tight, like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yep. That's what took me to the hospital the first time I found out I had a heart cath done on mine.
Yeah.
And they found out that I didn't have any heart problems whatsoever. Have they told you the same thing?
Well, the doctor pretty much told me I wasn't anything wrong with me. They did tell me I had a hiatal hernia. But
Right.
Yeah.
So you didn't have heart problems, you had a hiatal hernia.
Right.
So do you have chest pain today?
No.
Okay. And the worst that ever was? 10. You went to the hospital, right?
The worst is probably like a 6.
Okay. Moderate. How about your mid-back area and ribs?
Yeah, I mean, I would say all around. I feel I've had rib discomfort.
Right.
I don't know if I could call it pain. Well,
Right.
maybe
It's just tight
it seems
feeling,
like where
restriction.
the connective tissue.
That's right.
It seems like up here. Sometimes
The
it
lower
hurts
rib
if I'm
cage.
doing anything, or maybe if I eat too much, it kind of radiates.
Okay.
around
Do you
here.
feel any of that today?
No.
Okay, what's the worst that's ever been?
I'd say 6.
Okay, moderate as well. Okay. You ever get lower back pain down here in the
Yes.
lumbar
Yeah,
spine?
I've had lower back pain for many years.
Okay. You have pain there today?
No.
Okay, what's the worst that's ever been?
I'd say probably like a 9.
Okay. And you ever get pain down in your pelvis down here and your sacroiliac joints on either side or your sacrum right in the
Yeah,
middle?
it seemed to be on the upper sides
Okay.
of my hips.
On both sides?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you rate that pain today, if any?
0.
Okay, and the worst ever?
I'd say a 6.
Okay. Do you ever have leg pain or numbness or tingling down your legs or your feet?
No, when I first got the hernia, it was really bad. I didn't know how to manage it. I was always doing stupid things to push it up
Right.
and put more pressure. My fingers were turning blue, my toes were turning blue.
Okay,
My,
so you have had numbness and tingling in your fingers? And your feet as well?
yes. Yeah, and something,
Do you have any of that today?
no, I
And
haven't
what's-
had that for many years. 'Cause
Okay.
I've learned not to push up on the hernia, make it worse.
Right, yeah, that does make it worse. How about, what's the worst that ever was? And 10 means I can stick you with a sharp pin, you wouldn't feel it.
I would say probably a 9.
Okay. Have you ever had any bladder or bowel dysfunction?
Yes.
Okay, where you've lost control of your bladder and bowels?
Say we're almost.
Okay,
Yeah, if I was gonna rate, I'd say like an 8.
okay,
I never had that problem until I started having problems with this. So.
okay,
But one thing I do want to mention is, because it's kind of a problem right now, when I'm talking, especially just social interaction, when I'm talking, any type of anxiety, seems like it seems like it's irritating this. I know the
okay.
what's the nerve that runs through?
Vagus?
The vagus nerve, yeah. I've read up on that a lot. It seems like it stimulates that when I'm
Your
talking
little
to
cough
someone.
reflex
I get
sometimes
real,
or scratchy throat.
I get super anxious.
Okay,
It just seemed to have a really strong nervous
it
reaction.
does, it's an autonomic
Like my
nervous
hands are
system.
shaking right now just from talking to you.
Okay, so we're gonna call that fight or flight, cause that's exactly what that is.
It's really bad. Like if I'm having to continually talk in like a social interaction where I can't control it, it gets really, really bad.
How would you say that is right now, on a 0 to 10 scale? And 10 means you're having a panic attack.
Probably like a 6. The
Okay.
more I talk, the worse it gets.
And the worst it's ever been? Have you ever had a panic attack?
Yeah. I'd say a 9. I'm
Okay.
not gonna give it anything a 10 probably.
Okay. Yep, good. Is there anything else that you are experiencing now or have experienced in the past concerning your health history, other than what we've just talked about?
Yeah, one thing I want to mention is I broke my collarbone.
Okay,
And I know it's kind of big for
yes, sir.
structural issues. So.
The right collarbone?
Yes.
Clavicle.
Yeah.
When was that?
Let's see, I think I was 17, so that was
And how did you do that?
hopping off the bed of a truck. I hit
Okay.
the ground. So.
That leads me into my next line of questioning. Is there any other accidents or traumas that I should be aware of concerning your health history, like car accidents, motorcycle accidents, bicycle accidents, mom dropped her in her head, anything like that?
I've had a few concussions. When
You have had a few concussions.
Yeah.
How many times?
Say 3. I've had 3 major concussions.
How did you get those?
One, sparring at boxing.
Okay,
The other one was, I was younger and I I was playing, hit my head. Another one I think I was about 10, same thing, playing, hit my head.
Okay.
Both of them, 2 of them lost a lot of blood, and all 3 of them I was in and out of consciousness, throwing up, so they were pretty bad.
Did you go to the hospital and get an MRI or CT scan on your brain?
No.
Have you ever had any diagnostic testing on your spine or your brain? Or?
Actually, I've been to the doctors and chiropractor several times for my back. When I was first in the Marine Corps, early on, I was having back problems really bad.
Thank you for your service, by the way. Yeah.
But yeah, I was having really bad back problems. So they did a bunch of X-rays, and
How long ago was that?
that was about 12 years ago, maybe 13 years ago.
Okay. And that's through the VA?
Well, that's when I was still active duty. So.
Oh, okay.
And sorry, I did want to mention I was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome. Which,
Okay.
You know, as far as I can see, it just means they don't know what the problem is, and you have a digestive.
Right, which usually encompasses either constipation and or diarrhea.
For me, it was constipation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That also is very frequently related to lumbar spine subluxations, where you're pinching the nerve cell below back, supplying the colon, and also related to your hiatal hernia.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you. I mean, when I got my hiatal hernia, it was like night and day. I mean, I was healthy and young, and then all of a sudden I felt like I was falling apart.
All right. Is it affecting your sleeping?
Yeah, I've had insomnia ever since.
Okay. How would you rate your difficulty sleeping currently?
Currently, I would say 0. It's not a problem.
Okay.
But it fluctuates.
And it's been worse?
It fluctuates dramatically. Yeah.
Have you ever been up all night? That's a 10.
Yeah, I would say like 8.
Okay.
I would have many times where it's 2 or 3 weeks straight where it's a good few hours.
Okay.
Each night.
Okay. And what other types of medical care and chiropractic care have you had?
I've been to, so when I went to the doctor, they did x-rays and they sent me to a physical therapist.
Okay, so you had physical therapy. How'd that do for you?
It felt good very temporarily.
Okay.
Just as far as the physical therapy.
Okay.
I've been to other chiropractors. I've been to probably 6 other chiropractors. And, same thing, very temporary relief.
Okay. When was your last adjustment?
Probably like a year ago.
Okay. So staying your hiatal hernia is about the same now, staying about the same leveled off.
Yeah, I've learned to
It's not
manage
getting any worse or any
Learn
better.
to manage it very carefully.
Through diet.
Yeah, not eating too much, not eating the wrong things, not doing,
Certain things that
certain,
aggravate.
exercise. I don't run.
Okay,
That's how it
good.
actually happened. I was running.
Okay. Are you doing any other form of physical activity right now?
Yeah, I mean, I do go to the gym as much as I can. I walk. I typically just walk at as far incline as I can. That way
Okay.
I'm not, I guess I'm not stressing.
You're not
this
bending
area.
forward?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I try to keep it light on the joints because it seems to keep it light on my hernia.
That's correct, yeah. Okay. So you do know, probably from watching some of our videos, that I really don't diagnose and or treat hiatal hernia or acid reflux itself, but I treat the biomechanical and musculoskeletal problems of the spine and rib cage that can influence how a person with acid reflux and hiatal hernia feels.
That's why I came here.
Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started on your examination. The first part of that is I'm going to evaluate your posture 3-dimensionally on the XYZ axes, and then I'm going to do some orthopedic neurological tests on you, and we'll go from there and find out if you're a chiropractic patient or not. Okay. This is going to be a really long video. Okay.
We're only at 15 minutes right now.
What's that?
We're at 15 minutes. We're good.
Yeah. Well, they wanted it, so here it is.
I mean, you could break it up in 2 right now if you want.
Yeah, no,
This is good.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is close your eyes, Anthony, and bend your head forward and backwards for me with your eyes closed, back to neutral. Take a deep breath in, relax it out, and just breathe normally now. You're a side sleeper, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep. I can even tell you which way you turn most of the time. Turn to the right most of the time like this, huh?
Yes.
Yep. That's the way your head's translated. See, your head's a little forward in your posture. Your ears dropping right here over your clavicle. It's supposed to be back here over your shoulders.
Yeah, every chiropractor's told me I have head forward or
Forward head
forehead
posture.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're also translated a little bit to the left of center. See how your left hand looks a little longer than your right one? It's not really, it just looks that way. And then see how you have more room over here than you have over here? Your pelvis is shifted a little bit left of center as well. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the orthopedic neurological test. Sit right here and face the wall for me, please, sir. Okay, tell me if you experience any pain when I do that.
Very mild in my neck.
In your neck? Okay, how about when we go backwards into the right and down?
Yeah, right. in my
Okay,
neck.
more pain right here?
Oh,
Where's it at mostly?
hard to tell. Lower neck.
Lower neck,
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
How about when we go back into the left and down?
Yeah, not quite as bad.
In the
Yeah.
lower neck as well?
Yeah.
Okay, if you just tilt your head this way, does that tighten up in here?
Not too bad.
Okay, does
Yeah.
this make that better, same, or worse?
Worse.
Okay, if you go this way, does that tighten up here?
Yes.
Does this make that better, same, or worse?
Worse.
Okay, here's a really important question. Does this feel better, same, or worse to your spine?
I'd say same my spine, but I feel it on the base of my head right here.
Okay,
Quite a bit.
feel the pressure?
That's where a lot of my discomfort is.
Okay, I'm gonna do a muscle test on your deltoid now. I'm gonna push down your resist. Good, same thing over here, resist, excellent. And I'm gonna test your biceps. I'm gonna pull out resist. And now I'm gonna push in, test your tricep, good. Okay, I'm gonna pull out, test your bicep. Now I'm gonna push in, test your tricep, good. Spread your fingers apart for me. Now, open them. Go ahead and open them against me.
I can't.
Okay, can you close them? Okay, good. Now put your thumb and little finger together. Hold that really hard. Excellent. Okay, spread your fingers on this side. Okay, go ahead and close them. Good. Now, hold your thumb like this. Good. Now, go ahead and see if you can pull them apart. Okay, you got some strength there. That's good. Okay, push your leg out. Good. Push your leg out. Good. Pull it back. Good. Pull it back. Good. Okay. Excellent. Let's check your reflexes here now. Good biceps. Brachioradialis, triceps. Biceps. That's brachioradialis and triceps. That's why I never stand in front of anybody when I do this one. Okay, there you go. Good, +2 equal and active reflexes. Go ahead and take your shoes off for me for just a moment, please. Okay. Now I'm going to have you lie on your back with your head up this way. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do some tests on your low back now. Besides the tightness in your hamstring, tell me if this causes any lower back pain or shooting leg pain. Okay. Does this cause any back pain or leg pain? Okay, let's cross this one here. I'm going to push down here. Does this cause any hip pain or back pain? Sounded like your hip was going right there. Yep. That's a positive Fabry Patrick. Do the same on this side. Besides the tightness in your hamstring, does this cause any lower back pain or shooting leg pain?
No.
Okay. Does this cause any back pain or leg pain? Okay, let's cross this one here. Now as I push down on the left side, is there any hip pain or back pain on this side?
No.
Okay, good. So I'm going to have you push against my hand. Good. Pull up. Turn in. Turn out. Push with your big toe. Pull up big toe. push, pull up, turn in, turn out, push big toe, pull up big toe, good, excellent. Tell me if this causes pain in your spine anywhere. That lower neck?
Just neck, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's have you turn on your stomach now, please. Put your face right down in here. Now watch him walk back here, so I know he can walk on his toes and his heels. Okay, in the prone position, your left leg is short by about 1/4 of an inch. And when I bring your legs up, does that tighten up a little bit in your low back right there?
The top of my
thighs,
hips. A lot of
in your
tension
hips
at
up front,
of the back of
your
my
back
hips.
in here,
Yeah.
and your SI joints, yeah. That's a little tender touch too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, both sides?
Yes.
That's tender
That
right there. That's where you get most of your low back pain?
Yeah, right that spot right there.
Yeah. All these are a little sore though, huh?
Yeah.
These muscles are really tight
Kinda
right
this-
here. This is your lower rib
area,
cage.
I'd say like right here.
Yeah, all the way up and down, yep. And that's tight right there, and your muscles on your
Yes.
perispinals, that's where your ribs are, down that lower rib cage. These are all tight.
I'd say I pretty much have tension
That's,
all along my
you got a
spine.
little curvature right through here. You feel that?
The side, like
Right here, scoliosis.
Yeah, I feel that.
Is that what showed in your X-ray report as well?
No, I haven't told that before.
Okay, you got
Yeah, that's
some
extremely
knots in your
intense.
traps
Yeah,
here.
that's very painful.
This is a palpatory examination. C5, C6 is on the right there. You feel that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's painful.
And probably your headaches start right there.
Yes.
Yep. That's real tender too. All right, I want you to lock your right leg straight and lift your whole right leg off the table. Okay, good. Do the same thing now with this left one. This one was harder, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. This is also the one that's short. Okay, well, after this examination, I do conclude that you have subluxations in your pelvis, your lumbar spine, your lower thoracic spine, mid-thoracic spine with the rib cage, lower cervical spine, mid-cervical spine, and upper cervical spine. So you definitely are a chiropractic candidate, and I think I can help you. You ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start adjusting your pelvis first. It's the left SI joint, the right one. Sacrum right in the center. There's L5, that was probably kind of tender. There's L4, these will probably all be a little tender at first. L3, L2, L1. There we go. That's it. Okay, keep breathing. That's it. Let's recheck your legs here now. So your legs are exactly even now. This should be less tight than the first one. Does that feel any easier at all?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have you lock your right leg and lift that off the table again. Okay, do the same thing now with the left one. Much better. See the difference?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to move up to your cervical spine now. I'm going to adjust this C3-4 first. Then we're going down to C6-7. And then I'm going to get T1-2 up here in your upper thoracic spine. Okay, let's go ahead and turn you on your back now. Okay. I'm going to bring your head all the way up and back, Anthony. Just relax. Good. Good. Okay, now slide down a little bit, about an inch. And put your arms straight out to the sides, palms up. And adjust your shoulders first. Then your clavicles. Did they just let your clavicle heal naturally, or did they put a pin in it? Yes. That's the way most of them are. It is a little deformed. That can throw your rib cage off, which it has. Okay, now I'm going to move down here right below your xiphoid process. You can relax your hands right here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now you're going to feel some pretty deep pressure here. Just keep exhaling for me. I'm right on your abdominal muscle fascia, pulling that down, which will pull your tummy down with it. Another one. It's a little deeper than it looks on YouTube, huh? There you go. There we go. And another one. And just keep exhaling. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Adjust your feet now. You feel that move in your bone on the right foot? Good. Excellent. Okay. Now let's move over here to this table. Have you ever had your spine decompressed before?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna lay you on your back with your butt here and head up this way, please, sir. There's these big technical terms, but there we go. Okay, slide up just a little bit more. There you go. Okay, good. You'll feel your legs raising up. Just relax those and let them bend naturally. This is how you should start sleeping for your spine condition and acid reflux. With on your back with no pillow. I know they tell you to prop yourself up at a 45, but that does not work. That actually crowds the rib cage and causes it to get worse. Okay. There we go. Good job. You should have felt that all the way down. Okay, keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. There you go. Okay, just relax your head in my hand on this one. I got you. Perfect. Yes, sir. Good job. You survived your first ring dinger. That's good.
You caught him. I wasn't even
Wow
ready.
adjustment, isn't it? Good job relaxing though. Okay, Anthony, let's come over here and stand in front of the mirror. Get up sideways. Push yourself up sideways. There you go. And I'm going to have you stand right here facing the mirror again. Alright, so let's have you flex your head forward and then backwards again. And then neutral. Yep, take a look at the difference already. Get your shoulders squared off more and your head's up and back more. It's not rotated as much either, so we're going to pull these up and back. This is your homework, by the way. This is your mirror image exercises. So we'll bring the head straight back in the Z-axis and then try to look at the wall behind you. Keep those shoulders pulled way, way back though. Feel a little tap there. There, perfect, relax. Now, when you go forward and backwards again, tell me what you feel different on this.
I could go way
Did
back.
it feel smoother?
I could go back much better.
Yep, did it feel smoother to you?
Yes.
Do you feel lighter overall right now?
Feel a little, I don't know, a little dizzy.
A little dizzy?
Yeah, the
Okay.
decompression, that's
Yeah.
intense.
Well, the blood's flowing to your head now. Very good. So, this was your very first experience here at our office, and we appreciate you sharing the whole visit with everyone. So how does this visit compare with the other chiropractors that you've seen in the past? As far as your very first visit?
Much more in depth. Yeah, much more comprehensive. I've been to a couple good chiropractors, but this is much more intense, I would say.
Yeah, I wanted to do this video because a lot of you have been asking, what do you look for in a good chiropractor? You look for all the things that we just did, taking a good history, doing a good examination, finding out about the patient's traumas in their past, their medications, and their lifestyle, and then adjusting them specific to their biomechanical problems and giving them relief. Do you feel relief on your first visit?
Yeah, I definitely feel like a decompression in my spine. That was, I feel that.
That's pretty
all the way up
intense,
and
huh?
down, yeah. Feels good.
Okay, Anthony, thank you for sharing this experience with everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Anthony here twice a day for the next 4 days, so we'll maybe do a video later on this week, not quite so lengthy. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.